will be a hunt. My story's not over yet.
The sooner I stop the troubadour, the sooner I can go back.
It's about time someone had some claws around here.
You're under my protection.
What's the point?
This is business.
Justice is a
Fact of the matter is, I do this for free. The patron's gift is just...
No one's taking this book from me.
Dawnix time trial isn't a thing yet.
Forgot if I were you.
A thing yet.
Forgot if I were you.
Can you just die, please?
I'm here on OS. Bring your...
Today the hunter prays for your blessing and absolution.
Sorry, I'm of excellent.
New York seems like a lovely place.
tactics. And the hunt continues. Trap is set. Arrows out. The guiding hand is down. Make your move. I ride the wind. We must prepare for the next skirmish. Find them. Firing. Laying the trap. There's no hiding from me. Show them why you are a legend, great. Stay on the ground, I'm dead. I have eyes on them. Disengaging. Nice job. They're in my sights. Setting snare, leading the target. Need to find higher ground. I'll get them next time. Let them run. It will not save them. Evading targets. I see them. This is the perfect spot.
Stay on the ground. The hunter strikes. Taking you out. Take it. This is where it ends. Let's see what you catch, my friend. A fire from above. Axe got himself killed. Sending arrow. On the move. Go back home while you still can, Holiday. If they come, I'll be ready. I see.
Where are you going?
Hello. Evasive tactics. Taking aim. Thanks, Holiday. You're outclassed. I see them. I do not miss. Stay on the ground instead. Sending arrow. Alright, I'm done. Charging. Leave the prey to me.
While the dust settles, we must prepare.
Repositioning. Need to find higher ground. We took down evasive tactics. Charging. Under. Charging. Leave the prey to me.
While the dust settles, we must prepare.
ready for the fight.
The dead will surround them.
Ready to unleash a black hole.
Oh, death slams already.
Drops out. Here's to the grand finale.
Not bringing me down.
Spreading fire! In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus.
I see B-bomb.
Check out grave.
We still have time to stop the Hidden King.
Today, I don't dispense grace. We must lean on each other to win.
The dead demand justice.
Domini proteggimi. Dum pios interficio.
I'm good at group projects.
I pray for shellfish or people.
Let the fire flame them!
I'll walk right into this.
Our blue walker is under attack.
I'm ready for the wicked. I lead them to this. I got a little surprise for him.
Burn them all!
Our blue walker is under attack.
Here's a
Glad to be of service.
Our blue walker is under attack.
Let him come for me. They can run, but it only will delay the inevitable.
Lash is living up to his reputation.
Thanks.
Our blue walker is under attack.
You can even take this through.
You're outclassed. Drops out.
Oh, you're all about to enter Lash's world.
Singularity's on cooldown.
I'll burn them!
I'll trap the bastards.
You're all about to enter Lash's world.
Let the fire
Singularity's almost ready.
Ready for the fight.
Ego sum iera domini.
lead them to this. Dynamo's keeping me in the fight.
Our blue walker is under attack.
Good times.
Like, I don't know. I did so much damage, but I feel like nobody's dying. I get it.
Samsung chip division's single-year profits beat its past 40 years of profits combined. Yes, you read that correctly. Due to increased memory and storage prices. Samsung passes Nvidia to become most profitable company in the world, notches 19x quarterly increase in profit, and it makes you wonder if the three companies that produce the world's memory, Samsung, SK Hynix, and Micron, could potentially be, doing any of that whole cartelization problem that they were convicted of in the past. However, one memory manufacturer, Micron, is, according to this WCCF Tech article author, all sources in the video description, and I'll be careful how I phrase my opinions because I don't want to risk any lawsuits, but according to the author of this article, Micron is low-key bribing the Trump administration to look the other way on the issue of memory cartelization with its $250 million investment. This seems to be into Trump accounts. So, yeah, we are in a pretty rough patch when it comes to PC hardware prices. 19x quarterly increase in profit, beating the past 40 years of profits combined. And while I'm sure these companies are quite happy about that, the rest of us may not be. Now, we have a lot of other news topics to talk about today, including the RTX 50 Super series being back in the news, and Anthropic thinking that Claude has a soul old now, so lots more to talk about. But first, your chair is one of the most important pieces of your gaming PC's setup, and yet some of you are sitting on an old box of Lego bricks or an old chair from your dining table, and you can't get your arm in a comfortable position for aiming your mouse. And don't get me started on gaming chairs. Get a real ergonomic office chair that not only supports your arm in the correct position for aiming, but also adapts to your body for better back health and long-term comfort. What you need is the world's first full-body adaptive support ergonomic chair, the Sihu Doro C300 Pro V2 that Sihu recently sent me, and a huge thanks to Sihu for sponsoring this part of today's video. Sihu's Dynacore system provides 4-zone coordinated tracking, where the backrest, lumbar support, armrests, and headrest all move in sync with you, maintaining seamless contact automatically. Plus, with their advanced SynchroFlex system, the backrest glides with your gravity center, meaning it automatically personalizes itself to your body curve the moment you sit down. Both the backrest and the seat cushion feature a special Craft Cloud mesh, which completely solves those sweaty long gaming sessions. The Sihu 8D Bionic armrests have a truly impressive range of motion, allowing them to adjust forward, backward, up, down, and rotate to get into the perfect position. They even offer independent control of the rear section for perfect elbow support when gaming on a handheld. I also love that they move with you as you lean back for dynamic comfort, all the way to a maximum recline angle of 135 degrees. This chair is incredibly supportive when I lean back for some controller-based gaming. It features an adjustable height back, a pressure-relieving waterfall-shaped seat cushion with seat depth adjustment, and an incredibly comfortable ultra-wide 3D headrest that targets neck fatigue. But my absolute favorite part is the self-adaptive dynamic lumbar support 2.0. It features 3-level adjustment ranging from firm to gentle support and uniquely includes sacrum support, something that standard chairs completely fail to provide, ensuring there are absolutely no gaps when you recline. With a 30-day free trial and a 3-year warranty, there's zero risk. Check out the sponsored link in the video description to upgrade to a C300 Pro V2 today. Your back will thank you. So the 50 Super Series cards are back in the news again, and Seasonic has now listed the 5080 Super back into its PSU calculator. Now, there had been Super Series cards in their PSU calculator like over a year ago when we were first having our Super Series leaks, but they'd been removed. Now they seem to have popped up again, according to this videocards.com article. However, when I went there today to confirm this, I didn't see them listed, so it's possible they've been taken back down, but were available again. All of this is just another blip kind of indicating that these Super Series may be undelayed and or uncanceled, although whether you can really say something has been delayed or canceled if it was never officially announced, that's a whole other topic. But it had been very clear from many, many reliable sources that NVIDIA had originally planned on launching a 50 Super Series of GPUs early this year, probably would have announced it at, in January, and that didn't end up happening. However, it was pretty clear that, the AIB partners, etc., had expected it to be the case. Now, that's because this line of GPUs is supposed to have additional VRAM, and then RAM prices were going through the roof, so that probably made it not make sense to release those. Now, RAM prices are still through the roof. However, it's kind of bubbling back up in all of the usual leak sources that these super cards may in fact be back on the table. Now, if they do come out, we would probably expect them maybe to be launched or at least announced kind of around January of next year, big trade shows like CES. However, if that's the case and they launch them at the beginning of next year, it would probably mean that the 6000 series of GPUs would probably be a full year after that at minimum, which could mean that the 6000 series ends up taking a lot longer to come out compared to what we're used to on the kind of 2-year GPU launch cycle for new full generations, not counting super cards. Anyway, this latest leak, if you want to call it that, from Seasonic's power indicator does line up with previous leaks showing that the new supercards are theoretically, again, if this is all accurate, targeting increased power targets. Potentially, it looks like from 360 watts to 415 watts on the 5080 Super, compared to the 5080 baseline. The 5070 Ti Super up at 350 watts compared to 300 watts on the 5070 Ti normal version, and the 5070 Super at 275 watts compared to 250 watts on the base 5070 version. Now, all of these are rumored to get additional VRAM by swapping out the 2 gigabyte modules for 3 gigabyte modules, giving you a 50% VRAM increase. That would be from 16 gigabytes on the 5070 Ti and 5080 up to 24 gigabytes on their rumored Super Series replacements. However, those cards are not rumored to get any additional actual CUDA cores, so any performance gains would come strictly from increasing clocks and overclocking it a little bit out of the box, which could line up with these increased power targets. Now, the 5070 Super had been rumored to get a small bump in cores from 6,144 up to 6,400, so not a huge bump in cores, but the biggest thing for the 5070 would be jumping from 12 gigabytes, which some games are already surpassing at least max settings 1440p and higher, up to 18, which should be pretty good and give it a lot more headroom. And again, that additional power jump could just be for the additional VRAM as opposed maybe to the increased clocks here, since there is that additional core count, at least rumored, that could give it a little bit of a performance jump. So we wouldn't expect a lot of increased performance out of the Super Series if it does indeed come to pass. It would be definitely more of a VRAM increase jump, but if anybody's expecting these cards to come with reasonable prices at current VRAM pricing, I think that they would be sorely disappointed, but we'll have to wait and see what actually happens if these do indeed hit the market. Now, on the CPU side of things, AMD's next-gen Medusa Point CPU, a 10-core version, has apparently beaten its Strix predecessor, comparing 10-core part to 10-core part, by 29% in single-core and 22% in multi-core, while running at least as
I'll burn them!
I'll trap the bastards.
You're all about to enter Lash's world.
Let the fire